Hey guys, it's Scott with Scotty B Cards, and in this video, I want to talk about New Year's and goal setting as the new year approaches. As you can tell, I'm in a little bit different place than normal, a little bit different background. I'm actually on a trip in Costa Rica right now. I just want to discuss New Year's goals and why they're important. Goal setting in general is something that's going to be very valuable to anybody who is in a hobby, who's collecting, just because it helps you see where you want to be and you can take the necessary steps to get to that point. I'm going to be breaking down my past goals from 2021, and then I'm going to share my future goals for 2022 because I have some big ones coming up. So let's just dive into goal setting. So hobby goal setting will help you reach what you want in the hobby. What you want in the hobby could be completely different and independent from what I want in the hobby, and that's cool. Whether you want to just be making new friends, whether you want to just enjoy yourself or buy packs, whatever it is, you can set goals to get what you would like. So let's just discuss some of the goals you can set for yourself that are something that is related to the hobby. The first one is you can aim for specific cards. That's what I did with these two cards on the screen, the Mookie Pink out of 50 from Topps Update in 2014 and the Nolan Arenado Heritage Drill 1 Autograph from 2013. Those are exact cards I went for. Next up are sets. I actually am going after the 2011 Topps Finest Refractor set. Every refractor is numbered to 539 or less. So I just want to have 1 through 100 of that entire set, all numbered. Great players in there like Freddie Freeman, Mike Trout. Those are the rookie cards, I should say. And other potential Hall of Famers in Craig Kimbrell. And you also have Chris Sale and Anthony Rizzo and a bunch of others that you would also recognize. So that's a set I'm going after, and it's probably 80% done. But I need to get this as a goal for next year so I can actually reach it. Maybe you want to increase the value of your collection. Let's not go crazy and say you're going for 50% increase in 1 year, but you could if you want to be ambitious and work really hard. But let's say 8% every year, and that's your goal every single year. Not buying cards could be your goal because some of us are addicted to purchasing cards, as our wives or husbands can attest, because it's fun, but also because it's just an addiction for some people. So maybe that's your goal, and that's a great goal if you have problems with that. Maybe you want to start a podcast or a YouTube channel, maybe even a card shop. All these are important because sometimes it takes a real big just commitment, like I'm going to do it, and you can get there. That's how this started, my Scotty B Card channel. It was actually a goal to increase my Instagram presence, and then I realized I wanted to do YouTube, and that's how I got here. And a year later, I think I started on January 3rd of 2021. I have close to 10,000 subscribers, which is awesome. So thank you everybody watching the video right now. And the last few are go to more card shows. This is one that I would like to do. Maybe just having more fun in general because you're not having fun in the hobby. Whatever it is, make sure you set your goals. Try to plan out how you can get there, because if you do, you'll be able to have a more pleasant experience. And even though New Year's is cliche, it is a good opportunity for you to focus on what you actually want heading into the year. Maybe see where your pitfalls were in 2021. Try to avoid those issues. I know, like I already said, New Year's is something that a lot of people will make goals and not follow through. But overall, if you're able to identify the goal you would like and just take some small steps over the course of the full year, it makes it much more obtainable. And that's what I have found out as I've been going through this year and achieving the goals I was working on. So I guess make them challenging yet attainable. Say I want to increase my collection 100%. You know, if you have a $10 collection, that's not hard. But if you're at $500 to $20,000, it gets a lot harder to have that sort of increase, and realistically it's not possible for a majority of people just because there's some luck involved. But on top of that, it takes some serious cash flow to make that happen, and some of us just don't have that. So maybe, like I said, 10%, make them realistic and attainable, but also make them challenging. Make sure you're able to write them down so that way you're able to look at them for the first few weeks of the year and really just commit to it. And to talk about my goals one more time, my goal is to buy a Mookie Update Pink out of 50. They are some of the hardest parallels of his to find. I needed this to complete the rainbow. I have every single parallel for the base and the chrome, aside from 101s and out of 10s. Like there's a clear acetate out of 10 for his base card. Don't have that, and this is completing my rainbow with this pink. I found it and bought it. I overpaid, and I don't even care, but this is probably the 3rd or 4th best pink out of 50. There's one PSA 10 and one BGS 9.5. This is the next BGS 9. And the Arenado Real 1 autograph, these were redemptions in the complete high number sets that came out in 2013. It was the first year they had Heritage high number box sets with the complete set in one autograph, and I did not have the opportunity to even see one for sale this year. So I didn't achieve that goal, but that's because I didn't have the opportunity. They're extremely rare and extremely hard to get and extremely pricey, and I wish I had one, but it is what it is. I probably won't go for that next year just because I've kind of moved on from collecting a lot of high-end Arenado like last year. The next one was get to 5,000 subscribers on Instagram. And once January approached and January started, I realized maybe I should do a YouTube channel instead of an Instagram page. Well, I already have an Instagram page. It's around 4,000 subscribers, so I'd missed that goal, but that's okay because I focused on the YouTube channel. And we're around 10,000 subscribers. We're approaching, I think we're over 9,500. We're approaching 10,000. So that's really exciting. It's nothing like I anticipated. I had like the pipe dream of getting to 10,000 in a year, but I really didn't think it would happen. So thank you for watching, but that's where I'm at now. So now let's look at my 2022 goals and explain my thought process behind them. Trim down the fat in my collection. We all want to do that. We all have $5 to $10 cards that are sitting there gaining dust and they aren't gaining value. At least some of them may be, but not all of them. If you can sell $105 cards and then you can go buy a card you really like, that's a much better use of your money, especially if you believe in that card. So I'm going to be doing that. I'll probably be selling some cards and just getting completely out of some players. I don't want to say who yet because I haven't thought that through. I have a few days to figure it out, but there are some players I PC'd in the past that I don't know why I did it. You know, that's how this hobby is. You don't really know why you do stuff sometimes, but I'll probably sell out of those and buy more Mike Trout or Juan Soto. Maybe even some other guys like Fernando Tatis Jr. He's really undervalued in my opinion currently. The next one is get to 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. This will be challenging, but if I can continue to post, if I follow the same path, hopefully I can get that by the end of the year. Attend a major card show. I've never been to the National in my life. I grew up in Idaho and Utah. All of the card shows are on the East Coast or in Dallas or all these places where it didn't make logistical sense to go fly there to spend $50 when I wasn't able to spend a lot of money. And ever since then, I've just had work that's gotten in the way of attending these card shows. But this year, I'm going to be there. I'd love to meet some of you guys who actually watch the channel. Two last goals for me. My first one is get to 7,000 followers on Instagram. It's fun to communicate and chat with everybody on there, and it will help the YouTube channel grow as well. And lastly, I want to spend more time with my cards and less time with my family because I realized I could be more successful if I just dedicate my time to card collecting. And that's the second part of this video. I have with me a Mookie Betts rookie card. This is a no name, no foil on the name, but there was a tiny speck, so BGS gave it a 5 on the surface, but I decided to take it on a trip. And that is why I'm in Costa Rica right now. I've been taking this Mookie Betts rookie card all across a vacation with me, and it's been a really good experience. And I'll share some photos with you so you can feel like you came with us. The first one here is on the transport to the airport. As you can see, me and Mookie are really excited for this 2-week vacation that we took. Got my Rockies hat, I was ready to roll. Then we got to the airport in Las Vegas, which was nice. This is the first thing we did. Me and Mookie went on a crocodile tour where we were able to actually see this crazy dude who fed chicken to a crocodile. You can see Mookie's really enjoying himself. Then we went to the beach. It was nice, and you can see he's having a great time. And then here is a video of some leaf cutter ants. I put them in the middle of their line just to see what they do. They climbed over. Pretty cool to have that in the rainforest. Next day we went hiking. It was gorgeous. We loved it. Then we went to some waterfalls. I went and sat on this cool swing next to this drawing, and you can see I'm still in my Rockies shirt. No hat, which might be weird for some people. Then we looked over the entirety of Costa Rica. It's a great view, but look at the card, gorgeous. I actually found this really cool thing for cell phones. I put the card in there and it could carry it around my neck all the time. Didn't have to worry about it getting wet. Mookie wanted its own picture, so we got that as well with him hanging on a tree in the rainforest. This is next to a volcano, covered by clouds, but it's still a volcano. Here's another picture of the volcano and just Mookie's card. And then we went to another waterfall. This one was a hike down, took a long time, but we got there. Here's the waterfall again. And you can see here we went swimming. We went swimming down in a secret river, and there's so much more I haven't shown on this video. But overall, I just want to end this video with set some goals. Have fun with cards and your goals. And the last thing I'm going to say is this was a joke. Please don't think I actually don't care about my family. My wife and I had a great time. We went with our in-laws. Well, my in-laws, her family. They were patient with me as I took all these pictures of Mookie Betts. Here he is. Pretty awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments below what your New Year's resolutions are, what your goals are, what you're going to be doing in 2022 to help grow your collection and have fun in the hobby. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.